My Skool community just passed 100 members and it only took 16 days. And I did this with zero audience and no money spent on any ads. All it took was 15 minutes a day with one simple thing. And you can repeat this exact process too. So you can steal it and grow your own Skool community. So the simple piece of content, I'm not the first person to tell other people to do it. I'm not the inventor of it. It's actually Andrew Kirby, who is the host of the Skool games right now on Skool. And he tells other people to make a piece of content and post it in other communities and to make it valuable, to provide value to other Skool communities. And that way they can check out your profile and then go to your community. But I saw a bunch of people doing this the wrong way, but we'll talk about more about this later. When I first started doing this method, I got one lead with one post, but eventually the more I posted, the more leads I got. And eventually I got to about 4 to 7 leads per post. So content compounds and stacks upon each other, which is really cool. It means that the first post that you post might not get any leads, but the second one, they might be like, oh, I saw that person already and here they are again. Like, let me check them out. But by your 10th post, people are already thinking like, this person is providing so much value here. Like, I just need to read their post. Everyone's commenting on this thing. Everyone's liking this thing and thumbsing it up. Like, let me check this out. I've got to go see it. So I've been able to do this, but how will you do this and just steal this entire process and make it better for yourselves? There are a bunch of rules of thumb that are better for you to succeed. And if you make these mistakes, you are going to have like negative value in your post. So the first rule is something that you absolutely do not want to do. And if you do this, it will like ruin your reputation. It will make people not want to look at your community, and it will just like drive the engagement down if you do this. And that is just, don't promote your community in your posts. Like, people are always asking, but how do I do a call to action to my community and to my product and to my course? Don't do that. Don't do a promotion. Just give them a bunch of value, and if they are curious, if they align with what you wrote, and if they like what you wrote, then they will go dig into your profile and check you out. And once they do that, they'll see your community and they'll check it out and they'll join if they agree, but they didn't join because you told them to. They joined on their own volition. So don't promote your community. The next tip makes it so that your post becomes valuable for everybody involved. That is not just you winning and other people are losing. You want to make sure that everyone wins out of this. You, the person who wrote it, wins because you get people joining your community, and the owner of the community that you posted in wins because you're providing value to their community and giving them more engagement, and the reader of your post wins because they got value out of it too. So don't do it because you are selfishly just wanting people to join your community. And that goes back to rule number 1, is don't promote your community. The third one is a problem that I've actually seen a bunch of other people do. Like, they'll copy and paste this whole post and just spread it around in 10, in 20 communities, even though it isn't helping them. So if you do this method the wrong way, you could be hurting yourself and your reputation between all these people, because Skool is a very tightly knit community. It's pretty small. If people see you here, they're probably going to see you somewhere else too. And if you have a bad reputation here, you're going to have a bad reputation there as well. So you want to find communities that actually fit your ideal avatar, which is, who do you want in your community? And then find other communities with that exact same person and then provide value to them. And that's how this, like, your ideal avatar could be in the other community, but also yours too. This next tip is going to cost you a little bit of money, but if you do it, it could give you much more returns on your investment. So don't just go posting in free communities, but if you have access to a paid community, then like, those are the more engaged leads. One, they've already bought something from someone else, so they could be more open to buying your thing. And 2, they're invested in their pursuit of whatever it is, whether it's creating a YouTube channel or making a business or being a coach. Like, they're invested in that to the point that they already paid money. And that means they could be a recurring customer for you and for them. And this last tip is how you will get people to actually read your entire post without leaving and thinking, he's a terrible writer. Even if you have a lot of value to provide to people, if you write your post in the wrong way, no one's going to read it. It's sort of like a YouTube channel where even if you make a wonderful video that you took 50 hours to edit, if you don't have a great title and thumbnail, no one's going to click on it. No one's going to watch it. So the same goes for your post. You want to think about your title and tailor it to that community specifically, because there's different communities out there. If you're talking about entrepreneurship, you want to tailor your title and even your hook to them compared to like a wellness community or a fitness community or a mindset community. You want to write your post the right way. So how do you do this? You want to go deep on the why and the what and leave the how for the very bottom. So if you look through my post, you'll see that I reiterate again on the importance of the point, but I don't tell you the point until the very end. And why does this matter? It's because a lot of people, usually they know what they need to do. If someone wants to lose weight, they usually know they need to eat more. No. If someone wants to lose weight, they usually know they need to eat less, move more, and sleep better, work out, and do all those things. Like they know that, but they need someone to reiterate on why that's so important. So the more you explain why something's so important, the more invested they are in like, I just need to know. Like I need to know this one secret tip and the thing that's going to get me results and the thing that I'm missing that is the key to success that no one is telling me. Like I need to know. And the more you reiterate the why, the more they're going to read and read and read until you get to the what and the how. Once you get to the how, you'll see that a lot of people jump off at that point. It's the same in YouTube retention. If we talk about the why, once you get to the how, they're like, next, I'm ready. Like I know what I need to do. So, moving forward, in order to grow this community, I'm going to do that exact same system. I'm going to write more valuable posts and post them in different communities. I have started to test different titles, but another thing I want to do is to try different hooks, which is like the very first 1 to 2 lines of a post. So change the title and the hook to tailor it to that community's specific avatar, but also align that with like who I want to target as well. So that will get more people to click on the post, but also get more people to just read through the first part and then read through the end too. And I'm going to launch my paid community very soon too. So I'm really excited to see how the conversion goes from free to paid. So stay tuned for a bunch of lessons on that. And if you use this method and you're growing your community, watch this video next to boost your engagement in your community and get people talking to each other so that they don't churn out.